Rusty was known as the unluckiest cowboy in the Wild West. No one ever called him by his real name, Russell. He was just Rusty, thanks to his old, creaky saddle and equally creaky joints. Rusty's adventures, or rather, misadventures, were the stuff of legends in his small town of Dry Gulch. One day, determined to prove his worth, Rusty decided to participate in Dry Gulch's annual rodeo. His friends tried to dissuade him, but Rusty was as stubborn as a mule. With a lopsided grin and his hat tipped over his eyes, he swaggered into the corral, ready to face his first challenge, Bronco Billy. Bronco Billy was no ordinary horse. He had bucked off every cowboy who dared to ride him. Rusty, armed with nothing but optimism and a too-small lasso, mounted the beast. To everyone's astonishment, Rusty stayed on for 5 whole seconds, an impressive feat, before being catapulted into a nearby cactus patch. Covered in cactus needles but undeterred, Rusty moved on to the next event, calf roping. With his wobbly old lasso, Rusty gave it his best shot. He managed to catch the calf's tail, sending it into a panicked dash that dragged Rusty through the mud, into a pig pen, and finally splashed down into the town water trough. The crowd roared with laughter, and even Rusty couldn't help but chuckle through the mud on his face. The final event was bull riding, and Rusty was convinced that the third time would be the charm. He drew the bull named Thunderstorm, known for leaving cowboys airborne. With a determined nod to the cheering crowd, Rusty climbed onto Thunderstorm. Moments later, Rusty experienced a new height of airborne, literally, soaring through the air and landing, surprisingly gently, on a stack of hay bales. As Rusty dusted himself off, the mayor approached and pinned a ribbon on his shirt. For bravery and entertainment, the mayor declared, "We award Rusty the title of Most Entertaining Cowboy." Rusty tipped his hat and gave a bow as the townsfolk cheered. Though he never won first place in any event, Rusty had won the hearts of Dry Gulch, becoming a legend for his humor, stubborn spirit, and, of course, his numerous misadventures.